Mabuhay! Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Ngayon po ay ipagdiriwang natin ang ika-55 taong pagtatapos ng paaralang elementarya ng Poblacion. Pasalubungan po natin ng masigabong palakpakan ang mga magsisipagtapos sa taong panuruan 2020-2021. Bilang panimula ng ating palatuntunan ay inaanyayahan ko ang mga guro sa pag-awit ng pambansang awit na kukumpasan ng ating guro Ginoong Rene M. Cadaban, susundan ng panalangin na pamumunuan ni Precious Mariel D. Orsos. Susundan pa rin ng Mimaropa March at Occidental Mindoro March.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Sa ngalan ng Ama, ng Anak, at ng Espiritu Santo. Amen. Panginoon, Amang makapangyarihan at mapagmahal, ang aming mga puso ay puspos ng galak sa araw na ito, na ipinagkaloob mo sa amin. Lahat po ng mga bagay na inyong ibinibigay sa amin ay patunay ng inyong walang hanggang pagmamahal. Salamat po sa isa na namang taong magtatapos. Ganon din sa lahat ng mga kaalamang aming natutunan. Salamat po sa aming mga magulang, sa kanilang walang sawang pagsasakripisyo at pagmamahal sa amin. Salamat po sa aming mga guro at punong guro sa walang kapagurang pagtuturo sa amin at iba't ibang kaalaman at kagandahang asal. Salamat po sa aming mga kamag-aral at kaibigan sa kanilang pagbibigay buhay sa aming paglalakbay. Salamat din po sa aming mahal na paaralan sa kaniyang pag-aaruga at pagbibigay sa amin ng pangalawang tahanan. Panginoon, marami po kaming pinagdaanan sa loob ng ilang taon. Ngunit sa iyong karunungan at biyaya, ang lahat ng ito ay aming nalampasan. Taos-puso po kaming humihingi ng tawad sa lahat ng aming mga kasalanan na bunga ng aming karupukan. Sa araw na ito, ng aming pagtatapos, humihingi po kami ng inyong lubos na paggabay. Buksan niyo po ang aming mga mata, isipan, at maging ang aming puso upang higit naming maunawaan ang inyong kalooban para sa amin. Lahat po ng ito ay aming ipinagdarasal sa ngalan ni Jesus na aming Panginoon at tagapagligtas at ng Espiritu Santo na kasama mong naghahari ngayon at magpakailanman sa ngalan ng Ama, ng Anak, at ng Espiritu Santo. Amen.
Ngayon naman po ay mapapakinggan natin ang pambungad na pananalita ng ating Principal 3 ng Paaralang Elementarya ng Poblacion, walang iba kundi si Ginang Jennifer Quiñones Sales.
Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat, sa ating mga magulang at mga magsisipagtapos, mga pinuno ng ating kagawaran, mga guro at mga kaibigan. Ngayon ay ang ika-55 taong pagtatapos sa Paaralang Elementarya ng Poblacion. Kakaiba sa mga pagtatapos na ating naranasan dahil sa pandemya. Binago ang sitwasyon, sinabing new normal, ngunit ang pagkatuto ay laging normal. Ano man ang sitwasyon, ang edukasyon ay nagpapatuloy. Ang pagkatuto ay laging mahalaga. Kaya't ang kagawaran ay patuloy na gumagawa ng paraan upang ito'y maihatid sa ating mga anak. Ang paksang kalidad ng edukasyon lalong patatagin sa gitna ng pandemya ang siyang ginagawa natin ngayon. Ang iba't ibang paraan ng pagkatuto ay ipinatupad ayon sa kakayanan ng mga mag-aaral, mga magulang at ng paaralan. Ang mga guro ay naririto upang tulungan ang mga mag-aaral. Sa kanilang pagkatuto na ngayon ay nangyayari kahit may pandemya. Mahirap, ngunit kinakaya. Kaya't hinihingi ko rin ang kooperasyon ng mga magulang na sana'y huwag kayong magsasawa sa pagsuporta sa inyong mga anak. At higit lalo sa pagsuporta sa ating paaralan. Dapat nating ipagpatuloy ang edukasyon. Kaya't sa mga nagtiyaga at nagsumikap upang makapagtapos, binabati ko kayong lahat. Congratulations, Batch 2021. You truly are an inspiration. Good luck to your new journey.
Ngayon naman po ay mapapakinggan natin ang bating pagtanggap na ibibigay sa atin ni Alexandria Zairine B. Bautista with honors.
Sa ating minamahal na mga magulang, mga masisipag at matutyagang guro, sa ating matalinong panauhing tagapagsalita, at sa mga kapwa kong magsisipagtapos sa bagong normal na sistema ng edukasyon. Magandang hapon po. Ang kalidad ng edukasyon sa panahon ngayon ay sadyang napakahalaga. Bilang mag-aaral na magtatapos ngayong taon, sa gitna ng pandemyang ating kinaharap, mas lalo ko pang naisip kung gaano kahalaga ang edukasyon sa tao. Marami ang nagbago sa mga nakalipas na buwan ng aming pag-aaral. Isa sa problema ng ating mahal na bansa, ang edukasyon na siyang dapat pinakaunang prioridad, lalo na sa aming mga kabataan, nang sa gayon ay magkaroon ng magandang kinabukasan. Napaka-challenging para sa akin ang modular class. Subalit sa tulong ng makabagong teknolohiya at sa paggabay at suporta ng aking mga magulang at masisipag nating mga guro, ito ay napagtagumpayan natin dahil hindi hadlang ang pandemyang ito, pero para hindi tayo tapos ng pag-aaral. Napaka-challenging para sa akin ang modular class. Subalit sa tulong ng makabagong teknolohiya at sa paggabay at suporta ng aking mga magulang at masisipag nating mga guro, ito ay napagtagumpayan natin dahil hindi lang ang pandemyang ito para hindi tayo makapagtapos ng pag-aaral. Maraming salamat po at magandang hapon.
Tunghayan naman natin ngayon ang mensahe ng kalihim ng kagawaran ng edukasyon. Walang iba kundi si Ginang Leonor M. Briones.
Good day, to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always thought, we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day wherein finally, our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded, in addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning. And you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face-to-face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers, and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating these long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate. And therefore, you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the parent teachers associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug virtually, of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many, many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember, and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student, because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work, because the kind of curriculum you survived and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing, because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science and technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies, during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
My sincerest congratulations to the 2021 graduates. School year 2020-2021 may be considered as the most challenging year for these learners because they had to adjust to a lot of changes before this momentous event in their lives, their graduation day, must happen. We are grateful that after several months of collaboration of education stakeholders in the school's division of Occidental Mindoro, these school children were able to meet the requirements set by the schools and finally get themselves ready for their next journey in the coming school year. Strengthening quality education amid COVID-19 pandemic is this end of school year rights theme. We believe with the dedication showed by our school heads and teachers in delivering instruction and providing the resources that the learners need despite the trials we met, we were able to achieve our purpose of giving them the best. We are likewise thankful that we were able to keep them safe and free from the life-threatening virus throughout the school year. To our graduates, we are happy that you have successfully reached this day. Continue studying and following your dreams. We want to see you as successful and productive citizens, contributing to the progress of your families, localities, and the nation as a whole. To the parents, do not get tired of supporting and guiding your children. You have a great contribution of what they will be in the future, so guide them well. And to all of us who are tasked to look after the welfare of our learners, let us join our hands to continuously hone their skills and potentials. God bless Batch 2021.
Strengthening the quality of education amidst the COVID-19 pandemic is our commencement theme for this school year 2020-2021. A pleasant day to all. As the school year comes to a close, I want to take a moment to say thanks to all. Thank you for sharing your pride and joy with the teachers and other stakeholders in this time of pandemic. Our schools done their best to keep your child safe and comfortable this school year. We know that we had a different style in teaching your children today because of the new platform that we used, the Learning Modular platform, which you support as parents and guardians, the Basic Education Learning Continuity Plan as the basis of our teaching learning process. Thank you for supporting all our efforts. Our schools have provided the best avenue to build upon the concepts of diversity, rights, values, and perceptions that are interrelated, opportunities to learn more, to broaden our horizons, and be a global citizens in this multi-dimensional and culturally diverse world. Kudos to all graduates and completers, as well as your parents, teachers, school heads, and school administrators and community stakeholders. Congratulations, mabuhay, and God bless everyone.
Ngayon naman po ay masasaksihan natin ang pagpapakilala ng mga magsisipagtapos na gagampanan ng Principal 3 ng ating paaralan, Ginang Jennifer Quinones Sales.
Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Malugod ko pong ipinakikilala sa inyo ang mga magtatapos ngayong panuruang 2020-2021 na may kabuuang 73 mga bata, 40 10 lalaki at 33 babae.
Dadako naman tayo sa pagpapatunay ng pagtatapos na gagampanan ni Dr. Marilyn S. Pille, ang pandistritong tagapamanihala ng mga paaralan ng distrito ng Sablayan. Susundan ng pagpapatibay ng pagtatapos ng ating pansangay na tagapamanihala ng mga paaralan, OIC, Ginang Lynn G. Mendoza.
Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. Bilang tagamasid Pampurok ng Timog at Hilagang Distrito ng Sablayan, matapos ang masusing pagsusuri sa mga dokumentong isinumite sa aking tanggapan, napag-alaman ko na natupad ninyo ang mga kinakailangan para sa pagtatapos. Sa pamamagitan nito ay pinatutunayan ko na kayo ay karapat-dapat na magtapos. Matapos ninyong kasiyasiyang matupad ang mga kinakailangan sa kurikulum pang-elementarya na itinakda ng Kagawaran ng Edukasyon sa ilalim ng K-12 Basic Education Program Learning Continuity Plan. Magalang ko pong hinihingi sa ating kawaksing pansangay na tagapamanihala ng mga paaralan na nunungkulang pinuno, tanggapan ng pansangay na tagapamanihala ng mga paaralan sa sangay ng Occidental Mindoro, Ginang Lynn Gusar Mendoza, ang pagpapatibay sa mga magsisipagtapos.
Sa bisa ng kapangyarihan na iginawad sa akin ng Kagawaran ng Edukasyon at bilang pagpapatunay ng inyong tagamasid Pampurok, nakasiya-siya ninyong nagampanan ang mga itinakda ng ating kagawaran, ay pinagtitibay ko ang inyong pagtatapos sa taong panuruan 2020 hanggang 2021. Binabati ko kayong lahat.